Hello my dear friends, here's Max again. Unfortunately it's raining in Austria, so I could not do what I wanted, the outdoor beam shots for my latest edition to complete the three Imalent flashlights. The latest one, the R70C, R90C and the MS12. There have been lots of unboxing videos and also beam shots also available meantime. So I wanted to show all three side by side, maybe compare them and show you what's in the boxes, how they are really different in size. So if you get hand on one of them, you can get an imagination where's the difference to the other of these three. So I hope you like it. Let's have a closer look. And first have a look to the boxes. Imalent's new boxes are quite nice. They have some kind of a satin finish, which surely looks good when they are new, but it's very sensible to getting scratches or some abrasive packaging, and then it gets a worn whitish look. All of the new boxes have a handle for easy carry, and for the size comparison there is a GT Mini. I think all of you should own one of that. So there is the R70C, same size box, R90C, and the big one, the MS12. And as you can see, the journey from China to Austria, the boxes did have taken some damages, and fortunately my lights are well, so all of them survived without any problems. So that's the more informative side. Product features, something else. I'm quite sure having a retail store and putting that cases on display, they do a very nice job. You have a magnetic latch here. There is for easy opening and clothing. The magnet inside. All of them came with a warranty seal. So, whoopsie. So you see, that's the same principle. They are good packed. The foam is very well. Maybe there would be good to having an additional layer of protection up there, because unfortunately I have seen one customer having a dent bezel. So let's take them out for the first comparison. And number 3, R90C, and all three of them came with a protective plastic, and I removed them already for the other ones. So here they are. Try to put them in a safe position, because looking while filming is quite dangerous. So here they are. You will notice the R90C is barely bigger than the R70C. MS12 is a lot bigger. Let's have a look. On the boxing from R70C, it comes with a Chinese and English written user manual. There is included a box with accessories, O-rings. There is a charging cable for the magnetic charging. There's a lanyard. Unfortunately, there is no belt strap on this small one. The R90C and the MS12 are identical. Down there you see they have made place in the foam. Both of the big ones have a really nice shoulder belt. There are carabines. They can turn so you can hook them in on the tube and the back side. Sorry for being a little clumsy with the left hand only, but today tried without tripod to give some difference having in there. And now you can have it very well balanced on the shoulder, point upwards, downwards, and with all these holes around the bezel and also on the back side, you surely can find a position so that the switch is either on the right or the left side or upside or downside, whatever you prefer to find it in the dark, because that's one of my personal biggest issues with them. Look, if you look at the switches, they are really hard to find. In the dark you have grab the light, find that part and then turn it, try to find if it's really dark. So that's for sure I think they will have a better solution for that in the future. Yeah, what else? The strap. There is user manual for sure. An insulation plate. Let you show where this is. And since the MS12 and the R90C are rechargeable with this battery pack, and they contain 2700 cells, the new ones. Clumsy left hand again. So you see there is a middle contact where the charger is connected. They also did a nice job here with this protective sleeves. So battery packs are identical. Oops, can I get it open with the left hand now? So there's 4 plus contacts. The cells are in series, so this is a 16 volts battery pack. This is 8 cells in 4 series in 2 parallel, so also 16 volts but twice the capacity. And all the amps are splitted to the contact ring, so it's easier for all the electronics and inside there to have lower resistance for higher amps. All the same is here, but just twice the size and the capacity. Yeah, that's the R90C using the XHP 35s in HI for 20,000 lumens, very throwy, but it has a really nice beam size. And MS12 with 12 XHP 70 LEDs, first generation, because Imalent says they have a higher reliability in such a hot environment. They are not very confident that the 70.2 survive what's happening to the LEDs in there. And the R70, the newest contender, is single LED R70.2, because in single cell application they say they have it's good, they have no problems. Here is the RT70, the older model I showed you before. This one is a lot smaller, but it's nearly the same tube size, as they are really containing the same tube. Doing some, no, here. I have to do more workout on my left. Finally. So that's the same. That's 4 cells in a parallel. Okay, try this parallel setup. Nothing very special in there. Imalent uses their, I think there's 30 Q cells inside with a very nice protection added. So that's protected high drain 3000 milliamperes cells, using a lot of them. I'm not sure what they use in the 2700s, so I do not see a way to easily get that open, and then not really want to risk damaging them. And I was told you can buy the battery pack as a spare part. You can buy them from Imalent, so you have either a second one if you have longer trips, or one for safety. So what's next? Try to have some work with the tripod, so I have both hands. So yeah, let's open that up too. So you see there is the same 4 cells. It's nearly the same battery tube. They have differences in the knurling. They have a different backside, and the the R70C, sorry, has a bigger diameter, so it does match the tube for the new family, the new size. So because the 2700s are of course thicker than the 18650s, sorry for that. And what I really like on the Imalent lights, when they come between the cells and the driver, there's this protective plastic, so do not forget to put that out, so it's safe while traveling. And yeah, oops, let's compare them. So that's the RT70 and the R70C. Both of them are capable of magnetic charging. You see much bigger head, same cells. The weight is, of course, that big one is more heavy. It's a little bit more heavy on the front side, but with the cells inside, can I balance it some? I think the center of mass is somewhere here in the middle. So you feel the weight on the front side on your finger, and nice to operate. It's standard Imalent user interface. Single click is on and off. It's a mode memory. If you click and hold, it ramps, and if you double click, there's turbo. So very nice one, and works as it should. And I think, where's my, whoops, you all remember the BLF GT, which has nearly the same head size. When the Budget Forum people went to go and build this thing, it made it possible for a lot of other manufacturers to see that people like us like things like that. So such flashlight, I think they wouldn't think about building that 2 years ago, but this made things like that happen. So I really appreciate that work of the Budget Light Forum, and it's very nice to see the influence of the forum, of the community, to the manufacturers and how they interact with each other. So R70C, then put that beside the next one, which you have seen already, is the R90C, which is a multi-emitter. I have made already some beam shots and outdoor videos, so hopefully you watch them too. So this one is a real monster, and to be honest, I really like that one very much because it's so useful. It's the beam size, it's the beam shape is very throwy, but it's also a nice way of spill. So this one is, if you ask me, a must-have. And the MS12, yeah, that's the big stupid thing. I think everyone should have one too, because if you can somehow afford a big stupid light like this, it's great. Who do not want to have a really bright flashlight? And it is due to its size, its weight, the power, the heat it produces. It's not the single flashlight you would use to go outside. It's a very nice add-on, and every time if you want to have the big grin, maybe a stupid grin, pull it out and make everything bright in your surroundings. So that's what they are very good for. Yes, unfortunately this is not a live show, so I cannot answer some questions, get some input now. Here are the 3 lights. Hopefully I covered everything in this few minutes to give you an impression, to give you the possibility to compare them in my future beam shots. And if it starts pouring outside, I will have all 3 of them for a direct comparison. I will have the Astrolux MF04 in the S version also with me, which does match in numbers, but it's a lot bigger, it's a lot heavier, it has a slightly bigger diameter and reflector, so we see how that makes a difference. So oops, put it back that way. Thanks for watching this different video today. Bye bye.